Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. We're heading into a new trading week. I want to give you a brief overview of the daily time frame. Don't want to waste much time here because we do that every 1 or 2 days, but it's still worth checking in every 1 or 2 days to give everybody, also new viewers, the benefit of understanding the context here, because we get new viewers basically every day, new subscribers come in, and it's worth that everybody is on the same page. So the idea is that in our white scenario, the white wave count, that's the more aggressively bullish one, we are dealing here with an impulse to the upside. And the move between November 22 and, actually September last year, it's a combined 1-2-1-2 setup. At least that's the current idea. And that this is a wave 2 pullback, and the third wave to the upside could, is unfolding actually already here, this one, yeah. And in this third wave, we completed the smaller degree third wave. We're now in a wave 4 pullback, and we are watching for another high. Basically, therefore, our work on the 1 hour time frame, it's all about identifying if the wave 4, circle wave 4, has already bottomed. So that's what we're doing on the smaller time frame. If you're not interested in smaller time frame movements, well, you can just see them as noise, no problem. And just focus on the important support level. So $35,000 is really the important support. If that level is broken to the downside, then our alternative perspective comes into play, which would suggest that the move up was not a combined 1-2-1-2 setup, and it's not aggressively bullish. It would still be part of a bullish scenario, but I would see the move up rather as an A, B, C structure, which formed a larger A wave, which you can't see very well here at the moment, it's hidden, but would be an A wave. The move down is a B wave, and it could get into the pullback could get into the green support region, and that's between 19,887 and 31,625, even though the 31K level would be quite shallow for a B wave. So I'm more looking at like maybe 27, 24K, and then we could still get a C wave rally to all-time highs. This would be my bullish alternative. Bear in mind that before the halving, we've never had a situation in which new bear market lows were formed. So it's all about, maybe another deeper pullback, but not necessarily to new bear market lows. I'm not sure if we get that benefit of lower prices in a bull market, that alternative B wave pullback. I would like to have it, but it's not that I predict it, because I need to see 35K break first. I just think maybe the market will again move up more directly and leave a lot of people on the sidelines who are waiting for those lower prices. Because I still find a lot of people on crypto Twitter who say we are still in a bear market, which is just, I don't know, it's crazy. I mean, it's possible, anything is possible, but we are holding above support levels, and we had impulsive price action to the upside. We're clearly not in a downtrend. We are in an uptrend. Yeah, in a pullback now. So locally, of course, we're in a downtrend. And obviously, we need to take that perspective that lower prices are expected until we see a first proper impulse to the upside, because, on the 11th of January, a pullback started. But nevertheless, I mean, looking at the bigger picture, I mean, what can I say? I mean, until relevant support levels break, and we haven't even broken the first 35K level, there is actually nothing fundamentally bearish here, okay? But even then, I see it rather as a larger pullback, and that would be, I think, what many people want, that larger pullback in an overall uptrend. But as I said, I'm not sure if the market will give that to us. Okay, so let's take a look at the shorter time frame. And here it's all about, as I said, figuring out, working out, or work with the Fibonacci levels, working out if that fourth wave that I just showed you on the daily time frame in this yellow support zone, which is between 35K and 41.8K, is this wave 4 already over? Okay, so I've got two wave counts on the chart here. I've got the count in which we say, okay, the wave 4 is already over. That's the white scenario. And we're now moving up in this 5-wave pattern. That's what we will track this week. Or it's just forming a larger corrective rally, which would then break down again. But because we still have space in the yellow support zone, it would simply, initially at least, lead to a reset of wave 4. And as long as we're holding 35K, we can stay in this overall scenario. So it's all about the blue count and the white count. The white one is the directly bullish one, whereas the blue one allows for a deeper pullback afterwards again, okay? So now let's zoom into the 30-minute chart. And if you followed my channel over the last few days, last week, then you already know this 5-wave pattern to the upside that we were tracking. It's a potential impulse. I rather see it as a diagonal. I explained that in yesterday's update. It is a 5-wave move up, which is why I assume currently that this could either be a wave 1 or an A wave. Yeah. So A wave means could be part of that larger blue count. It could just be an A wave of wave X, which is a corrective rally. Then we could get a B wave pullback of wave X. It's a corrective rally. And the C wave next could complete the X wave. So it really takes another 4-5 pattern afterwards to rule out the blue count. However, until then, I'm focusing on the upside, especially as long as we're holding support levels now, because we have, even though a little bit questionable, but we have 5 waves up. Why is it a bit questionable? Because it looks more like a diagonal, and diagonals, you cannot really trust them too much. Also, the wave 4 was very shallow. Remember that I wanted to see a little bit more of an extended ABC structure here. That didn't happen. So I'm thinking, maybe something else is going on here. So, but anyway, I added, because we have a potential 5-wave move up, to keep it simple, I added a support area. And the ideal support now is between 39,406 and 41,108. As long as that level is holding, the focus can be on higher. What I'm unsure about is if the wave 2 or B has already started, because of the shallow wave 4 that we've seen. Maybe this was the wave 4, and maybe it's going to form one more high. Yeah? So that's something to be aware of. So either that, and we had a running flat, yeah, and my original idea from Friday actually did play out, that we did get a bit more of a healthy wave 4, absolutely. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's what I'll do if we get one more high above yesterday's high. I'll just move the wave 4 across and call that a running flat. Absolutely possible. Especially in a wave 4, you get a lot of these running flats. But yeah, we had a very, very shallow wave 4. So while I can count 5 waves up already, it would be beneficial actually to get one more high. It would make it clearer. And I've added a resistance area here that tells us when we likely get another high. So it would take a break above 42,600 to suggest that we might get another high. Yeah, this is the resistance area. Actually, it's probably enough if I just show the 78.6 fib level, because a sustained break above that level would suggest that we get another high. And the next level to watch then could probably be this 43,470 level. So yeah, so far everything okay. I've added a trend line here. Once that breaks to the downside, we are likely in the wave C. Until then, it's possible that we get another high. It's actually quite likely, I think, the way it's going right now. I mean, this could be a B wave we're working on, absolutely. Either way, we were watching for higher prices here after the A wave bottomed of wave 2. This could be the B wave, or we could still be in the 5th wave. If we are still in the 5th wave, it would give us a clearer 5-wave pattern, okay? So yeah, but I will just move the support area with us. And the confirmation that wave C has started would be a break, in my opinion, below the ascending trend line. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.